Alright, so in this video, I'm doing something that honestly scared me a bit. I'm migrating my entire Zigbee network from SkyConnect to Zigbee2 dongle. And if you ever built a Zigbee network, you know this is the kind of thing that can either go perfectly or completely break everything. But surprisingly, it was actually super smooth. And as a bonus, I'll also show you how I turned my SkyConnect into a thread border router for Matter. So, until now, I was running Zigbee2MQTT on the SkyConnect. No issues, everything was stable, but I wanted more flexibility. Because the ZBT2 can do both Zigbee and Thread, I thought, okay, perfect opportunity. Move Zigbee to ZBT2 and free SkyConnect for Thread. And that's a clean setup. A quick explanation if you're new, I'll keep it simple. Zigbee is basically one of the best protocols for smart homes. It works locally, it's super fast, and no cloud dependency. But you need a coordinator, basically a USB dongle like these. Now in Home Assistant, you have two main options. You have ZHA, simple plug and play, and Zigbee2MQTT, which has more control, more devices, and a bit more geeky. I'm using Zigbee2MQTT because, let's be honest, we like control. Alright, let's get into the actual migration. First step, plug in your ZBT dongle. And please do yourself a favor, use a USB extension cable. This is one of those small things that make a big difference in the signal quality. Now, go to Settings, Devices and Services, and you should see the ZBT2 appear automatically in the Discovered section. Click Add. Now, here's where it gets interesting. You'll see Zigbee or Thread. We choose Zigbee. Migrate to new adapter. And next, choose Custom Installation. And now it asks ZHA or Other. We pick Other because we do Zigbee2MQTT. At this point, it flashes the firmware. Just don't touch anything. No unplugging, no restarting, let it do its thing. Click Submit, and after that you can change the device name if you want to and choose an area. Once it's done, go to Settings, System, Hardware, All hardware, scroll down until you find your USB dongle, something like TTY ACM 0 or 1, and copy that address. Now, go to System, and instead of add-ons, click on Apps. After the update, it's called Apps now. I filmed this video a while back. Then find your Zigbee2MQTT add-on. Click on Configuration tab and extend the serial section. In the port section, paste the address we copied earlier. Under adapter, use Amber, not ESP, as in the video. Video was filmed a while back, so it's not 100% accurate after all these updates. And at the baud rate, use 460800. After that, save and restart the add-on. And this is the moment of truth. And honestly, everything just came back online. No repairing, no broken devices, nothing. I was actually expecting problems, but nope, everything worked as expected. Now, one thing I noticed, the signal looked worse at first, and I was like, okay, here we go. But this is normal, Zigbee networks need time to rebuild their routes. After a few days, everything stabilized and now it works perfectly. As you can see, this was very easier than expected, and the good news is, it works the same even if you're using a different dongle, not just SkyConnect. Honestly, I'm just happy I didn't have to repair every single device. Now let's make this even better. Instead of letting the SkyConnect sit there doing nothing, we turn it into a thread border router. Now plug your SkyConnect back in and we do the same process. We go to Devices and Services, click Add, but this time choose Thread Adapter. It will flash again and it will take a few minutes. Then we need to go to Settings, Thread, and you'll see your thread network. Find the open thread border router, click on the three dots, and click on Use for Android and iOS credentials. And that's it. Now you're ready for Matter over Thread devices. So yeah, that's the full process. Honestly, much easier than I expected. Honestly, I was a bit nervous before doing this, because if you've been using Zigbee for a while, you know how it is. Everything works, and you don't really want to touch it. It's one of those setups where you're like, if it's not broken, don't touch it. But at the same time, I really wanted to clean things up a bit. Having Zigbee on a dongle and Thread on another just makes more sense long term, especially now with Matter becoming more popular. And what surprised me the most was how smooth this actually went. I was expecting at least a few devices to act weird, maybe some sensors not reconnecting or having to repair something, but nope, everything just came back. I think the key thing here is that Zigbee2MQTT handles this really well. Once you point it to the new adapter, it kind of just continues like nothing happened, which is actually pretty impressive. Now, of course, it's still something you should do carefully. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're in a hurry or if your setup is super critical, but if you take your time, it's actually a pretty safe process. And for me, the biggest win is flexibility. Now I can start playing with Thread devices, Matter, and still keep my Zigbee network exactly how I like it. So yeah, overall, definitely worth it, and also a bit less scary than I expected. Now I'm really curious about your setup. Did your migration go smoothly? Or did something break along the way? Let me know in the comments. I read all of them and I'm always curious how it goes for you. And if you're into smart home setups like this, real tests, real setups, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.